Well, hey guys, I'm here at the club. We're starting the back nine, hole number 10. I've got a minimal basket. I'm just doing a T-bird, a shrike, a vector mid-range, berg, and my birdie. And we're just gonna keep playing. Having a pretty good round so far. So let's see what we can do on the back. All right, so we had to take a break with the rain. I ran back thinking I had an umbrella, no umbrella. Mic was off. Who knows what went on before this? But anyway, we're back here, this hole number 10. I'm sitting here, OB on both sides, so you just want to keep it in the middle. And then we've got an elevated basket. Oh God, monopod in my bag almost grabbed me on that one. The basket's tucked around back, you can't see it. Have to get farther over here to see it. 380, par 3. Think about okay. Want to push it a little more left, hit that hill and kind of curl back around, but I think I'm okay. I tickled that little limb and I just knew it was going to knock me off. Hole number 12, you got OB early on the left and then late on the right. If you can, you want to be right of that basket, try to get up the hill there so that you can have better angle and footing. This is a par 5, but everything just wants to sweep down in that bowl to that OB on the left. Oh, that's going to throw. I rolled on the cart path and back in. Boy, that was horrible. You know, definitely should throw a forehand. I just don't have that strong a forehand, trying to not mess my shoulder up into a headwind, but I think forehand is definitely the play here just to keep fighting away from the OB, because the spin on my disc is always going to want to take it to the OB. right, there's Mando up there at the top of the hill. That tree is a Mando. The good news is, can't really get that much further, so boy, these shells, pecans, a little hazardous on the footing. Do you say pecans or pecans? It's a hazardous shot right here. Headwind. Just don't throw it out of bounds, Pete. Oh no, wind's holding it. Yeah, that's OB. Wow. I thought I threw that just right, and that wind just did not let it do anything. That's unfortunate. And the rain's coming back. All right. I'm gonna shut you off for a minute. Okay guys, so here's a little quick field tip for you. I was sitting over there throwing down here, and I knew OB was on the right over here. See the cart path where my bag is? And so I knew I had to be careful of that, so I tried to throw something flat that wasn't gonna flip over. But what I didn't take in consideration is the terrain. The wind's coming this way, and so you get accelerated lift up the hill, but also this tunnel here acts like a hallway in a hotel if you've ever felt it. It accelerates the wind coming through here, so you get this double sweeping wind coming through here that really took my disc and flipped it over a lot harder than I expected it to. And so that's just something to take into consideration when you're playing in wind, and you can look at the terrain, especially if you get to play it a couple times, because this slope of hill accelerates the wind up the hill, and coming through that tunnel does the same thing. So it may feel like 5 miles an hour back here, but when I stand in front of that opening right over there, it feels about 20 miles an hour just because of the acceleration factor. And so that's going to play with your disc sometimes. Just something to keep in mind. All right, back to the game. I also misread the distance on this because it was on an elevated basket. I thought it was farther down, so I ripped the mess out of it. And fortunately, this bush caught it, or I would have been way down yonder, as they say, with the pecan tree. All right, yeah, I smudged the camera too. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. Isn't that nice? So I went OB on my third shot. Just gonna have to take my licks because I don't want to run at this to go, you see the drop off. So that was a crucial mistake right there. Even that one, you can't see a lot here, but I can feel it as I'm coming over here. There's just this kind of wind coming over here. Playing in the woods, you don't think about it, but once you get out in the open, you got to think about that wind. All right, well, that hurt, but we're moving on. 13, 717, par 4, double mando, and the bowl just goes that way. So once you get out here, it wants to fade to the left. The basket's almost straight ahead, but you're gonna see the bowl when we get up there. To be honest, if you can go right and stay high, you'll save yourself some distance. But with this wind, I'm probably gonna turn it over, turn it into a thrower, and go down the hill. Oh, not bad, not bad. Still be way down the hill. This is one I'm interested to see because the hole 15 basket and maybe 5 are down here to the left. So people miss this shot or make it through the gap with a hyzer, could hyzer in to the baskets. Just something I have to keep an eye on for tournaments. But you see how you got 5 and 15 back here? I could see somebody just loop it around, catch one of those. But the way the thing, smarter players to go left simply because there's a lane that way. This way you're gonna have to then get around a bunch of trees that way. But man, neither one of them looks promising. And switching discs. Make it even worse idea. I have no idea. So on the video flyover, I was wondering if you could come in the back door of this. It really has a good wall of protection with those 2 trees. So there is a tiny gap through the middle of those 2 trees, but it's really hard to get around the back of it. Oh no. I may have thrown it OB again, dang it. I should have walked up and at least checked the distance. No, maybe not. I'm probably shorter then. All right, let me go hunting and I'll bring you back in a minute. All right, so I found it. And I don't know if I'm living right or wrong. So not OB, not ideal, but not OB, OD, OD, OB. It's hard speaking sometimes. All right. I climbed all through all that stuff. That was sad. Boy, it's slipping out of my hands, it's wet. Okay, I'm gonna take a break and drink a Coke after this. I just kind of hit a wall. Tell my attitude and my coordination has kind of shifted suddenly. All right, I'll be right back. All right, here's the big bomber. 174 feet, 1,074 feet, par 5, OB river and water pond, and then across the cart path. You'll notice that like at the end of that, and just even now, sometimes I lose my words a little bit. And I don't know if it's a blood sugar or whatever, so I try to take a break or whatever. But I can feel it. All of a sudden I kind of lose coordination. So I don't know what it is, but usually I can take a break and then get back going. Pump it out right. Do not mess with that cart path. Made myself a little bit farther away going way right, but it's okay. I'm safe. I think the wind and all just kept holding it. That disc is starting to flip more. This is a sweet disc, but I think with wind, you need to be a little extra careful. But I'll take that any day down here rather than everything wants to hyzer out and go OB from a backhand perspective. Not think there was going to be rain today. All right, well, I cut myself off a little bit. But let's face it, it's 1,000 feet, so. I wasn't gonna smash anything. Wet disc in the rain, goofy footing, slick. What could go wrong? Just breathe. Set up, don't try to kill it, just get a good throw. I turned it over, but I stayed away from OB. One of the biggest mistakes people make from that kind of elevation is to throw it flat and it goes too high and drops off. You've got to throw down, and our body doesn't like to throw down. Unless you want to throw down like Randy the Macho Man. All right, I will almost definitely edit that. If I leave that in, it's you caught me on a weird day. Gosh, y'all don't even want to know what goes through my head. But please tell me somebody else thought throw down when I said throw down. Boy, yeah, I'd like to be a little bit closer to then give it a run. Now there is OB right, there's a pond, OB left, and just behind it is the cart path. So no problem. Basically what I want to try to do is throw it towards those trees and let it hyzer out just in front of those trees to avoid the cart path to the left. But I see that wind, it looks like a headwind. Well, it could be a tailwind from here. You ever notice sometimes you can't tell 180 degrees apart? So. Yeah, I don't have to worry about getting too close to OB because I got another 100 feet. There is a hidden gully that makes it look like it's a little closer, and then you gotta go down and back up. So it's a little farther than you think. So see, it almost looks like, hey, I'm near the basket. No. There's another ditch, gully, swale. pond was frozen 2 days ago. All right. $9.87. Getting some rain sprinkles. OB is only up past the basket to the right of the blue basket. So this cart path does not count. Nothing fancy, but it'll work. Landing zones are going to be really important to determine how well you can throw your next shot. There's the basket now poking out over there. Funny, I was thinking it was over here. So this cart path is not out of bounds, so I could have gone around even a little bit more. Looked pretty good, but that fall off is pretty steep. It's farther away than I was hoping. Nope, that's 16. Wait a minute. That's 15. I think I played the wrong hole, but I am, all right, I will recut these because I'll play 16 back and then pick up hole number 5, I believe. Because ain't no way I'm not giving that up, that hole up. Some of y'all probably noticed me walking right by the white basket and saying 15, or even the tee pad. Guys, I don't pay attention. I'm barely able to remember my name. Okay, hole 16. Okay, we got to stay in between the cart paths. These baskets back over here. I really wanted that to tail out more to the left to give me A, a little more distance, and B, a less obstructed view. Take my medicine. I just got OB, that's too sketchy. First forehand of the day. Don't get buried. It's trying to start raining on us. I can't do a little drop-in putt as much as I want to have the excuse if I miss. I will putt this. Baskets around there, 387. Tailwind coming across here. T-bird's been flippy. Okay. Cart path is not OB. Oh, pretty good round except for that one dumb OB. Guys, OB is what's going to kill you out here. I mean, there's distance, but if you can avoid OB, it's going to make a big difference in your score. Control over power. Last hole, 800 feet. I've thrown the exact same shot 2 days in a row. I don't know if I should try it again just for the consistency of knowing how to throw it. Those crepe myrtles just want to talk to you. Wind coming across. Well, that's gonna be left. That's gonna be a new place. Yeah, I don't know that place over there. You really are trying to play for different hills just to have better footing. All right, there's a reason why I have the berg. So I don't overdo it. I should throw my vector on this, but I don't want to go long, and that wind could carry it. Yeah, okay, so no chance of going long. I'm just gonna throw this to see. That was just a bad distance read. Let's see about this. I was excited, I'm like, oh, that's going to the basket. Wow. I didn't get that turned over enough, but yeah, that was the distance. Chickenness in me, because there's no way I'm running it with that. Oh well, look, that parking lot right behind it. Look at that view, boy. It is a beautiful course. Well done, guys. Oh, I'm farther than I thought. Give it a half bid, hit the cage, roll away. Or just be really chicken, don't even get close to the basket. That's what people sign up for. Watch impressive layups like that. Sometimes your body just doesn't obey. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for going around with me. Beautiful course, Levon. You and the guys have done an amazing job. I mean, look at this. It's like disc golf heaven out here. Just the rolling hills. It's beautiful. Just make sure you don't leave your keys, drop your keys somewhere out on the course, because that's a lot of acreage to go looking for them. Anyway, thank you so much for being with me. I'll see you on the next time. Take care.